Hey guys, how you doing? Alright, I've made a video before about the whole different bunch of narcissistic types that you can encounter or that you can get. I think it's got like 20,000 views there and thereabouts. I want to talk more in this video just about the overt and the covert narcissist. Of course, there's many branches of these two, but let's just stick to the basics for this video. Now, the overt narcissist is way less dangerous than a covert narcissist. A covert narcissist hides. They hide who they are much more prominently and prevalently than a overt narcissist would. See, an overt narcissist, which falls more psychopathic, they're more open to their nature and their wickedness. You can spot it much more easily. But a covert narcissist can play the victim so fucking well. Okay, this is what makes these bastards so conniving, and this is what allows them to get away with what they get away with. Because they covert, they wear, if an overt narcissist wore a mask, it's like a covert narcissist wears a double mask. It's a double whammy. Or an overt narcissist would basically be wearing half a mask. They'd be masking some of their wicked vices. But a covert narcissist would be wearing a full mask to hide their wicked vices. And this is why they can get away. This is why they're so fucking believable. Because listen, the only one that will know a covert narcissist is somebody who gets involved with them, whether it be a friendship, relationship, whether it's in a family setup. The only way people can know that they are, in fact, a covert narcissist, number one, if they know something about narcissism, and number two, if they've spent enough time getting to know them. This is why when they're involved with somebody in the beginning, they can pull the shade over their eyes, they can pretend, and they're very believable. You would never think that that person is capable of those wicked things. You would never think that this person is a massive, compulsive, wicked liar. You would never think that this person can look somebody in the eyes with the deadbolt and lie to them. You won't think that of this person. In fact, this is why a covert narcissist can get many flying monkeys to do their work for them and play. This is why they can play the victim so well, because they're very good at hiding who they are, and in fact they're very big cowards. They're massive cowards. They're not real people. They can't be real, and whatever they portray or show in a public setup is fake. It's false. It's not who they are behind closed doors. The narcissist is a covert narcissist is a Oscar-winning actor and actress. And a lot of women that are narcissists are covert narcissists. Yeah, there are women and narcissists that are overt, but I think that if it comes to women, I think that most of the women that are narcissists, I think they are more covert. When it comes to male narcissists, I think that most of them are more overt. Of course, you get your introverted, covert narcissists that are, they're more introverted, shy, kind of like, withdrawn, looks like they're very calm people, but I would say of the covert narcissists, or of the women that are narcissists, I think that the most of them, and I could be wrong, but I think that most of them are covert, that are narcissists, for the female bracket of narcissists. And it comes as a shock to the people involved in them. You know, and a lot of their family members know exactly who they are, because they've been dealing with these covert narcissists for their whole life long. So their family, their brothers, their sisters, their parents, their daughters, their sons, their grandparents, their cousins know exactly who they are, their aunts and their uncles. They know who these people are. You can't bullshit them, because they've been involved in the covert narcissist's life for a long period of time. This is why they often getting news. They cannot maintain friendships, because they've got an antisocial personality disorder that doesn't know how to function and be social, and how to give and take. They don't have any social skills at all. And but they do pretend to, at least in the beginning, when they meet new friends and new people. And whoever they are, really, the person that they are is masked to the public. It's hidden to the public. And so this is why I say, this is why they can manipulate and bend people around their wishes in the name of quote-unquote love, in the name of purity, in the name of empathy. But it is but it is a narcissist in empath's clothing. And this is why a covert narcissist is way more dangerous. They're more skilled at manipulation. They're more skilled at being fake and presenting something to the world that they're not. And they cannot be real to the world, because they know that if they show who they truly are, the vicious person that they truly are, which they mask from the public under the guise of empathy or under the guise of purity, they know that people will see what a wicked person they really are, and they'll be left with no one in their life, and therefore they'll have no supply. And if the narcissist has no supply, they've got nothing to live for. And so they just mask who they are. And then when the narcissist starts to quote unquote trust the person, the friend, the lover, the spouse, whoever it might be, the work colleague, whoever it might be, when the narcissist starts to trust them, then the narcissist starts to show who they really are. And then what do they do? What happens? These people cut them out of their lives, because they realize what a psycho this person is. And so they cut them off, and then the narcissist, has to look for new spouses, new friends, new supplies in new ways. And they're cunning, and they're very snake-like in their ways, as I've made a video before about the covert narcissist, the snake-like ways. And they're way more dangerous than an overt narcissist, because their victims get accused of being the abuser. Their victims, let me repeat that, their victims get accused of being the abuser, because the covert narcissist story is so believable to the uneducated, to those who don't know the signs to look for. And in fact, even those who are skilled on the topic of narcissism won't be able to pick theirs up from these people, because they always seem to have it all in place. They always seem to be a person of empathy. They hide who they are. They don't want the world to see that they are a person, like I'm saying, like a real person. When a real person gets angry, They don't care what the world thinks. If a real person that is not a narcissist, that is a normal empathic person, when they flip out, they flip out, and they don't guise their words and their personality with pretense. Why? Because they don't need people for their supply. They don't need people to fulfill them. That's what a normal person does. But a stinking covert narcissist pretends because they need people for their supply. Now they might say they don't care what people think. They might say boo or bah. But truth be told, they need people for their supply. If a narcissist was driven out in an island all alone, a secluded island in the middle of nowhere, they would lose their marbles. They would go fish the fish out the sea to abuse them for supply. Because they cannot go very long without tormenting people, without abusing people, without manipulating people and lying to people. They get off on lying to people. They get off, whether it's a subconscious thing or a conscious thing, but they like lying to people because they do it so well. And they never take responsibility for their wicked vices. They'll blame the fact that they lied on somebody else's action. Oh, I only did this because you did it. I only did this because of this and this. Always excuses for their wicked behavior. Always. They cannot take responsibility and repent. And so everyone around believes them. Oh, this person is such a kind person. Oh, this person is such a loving person. But you know what Christ warned? He said that the wolves come in sheep clothing. They don't come as wolves. They don't come howling. They come with sweet kisses. They come with the guise of empathy. They come with the guise of purity. When in fact, underneath that mask, underneath that sheep's clothing, is a wolf, is wickedness, is hatred, is darkness, is not light. There is no light there. There is no light at all. But they're believable. And they're the biggest cowards, a covert narcissist. Person would never think how wicked they scheme. If people could only see in their wicked hearts and their wicked minds how they get off on hurting people, how they get off on laughing at people, mocking people, criticizing people, causing torment in people's lives wherever they go. The things that they think about when they lie on their beds at night and they can't sleep because they're always scheming and plotting against someone or something that they want their little supply from. Contention, arguments, strife. But yet people think these are things that they don't stand for when they do. And this is why I keep saying they're so dangerous. The Great Pretender. You know that song?
Oh yes, I'm the Great Pretender.
Yeah, that's them. The Great Pretenders. And they can fool many people seasoned in understanding narcissism. They can come on vlogs, chat sites, wherever. But I know what to look for in them. I've picked it up chatting to many people. I know who was truly a victim and who's just a finger pointing blame shifting, victim playing, little narcissist projecting. Test people. And once you see the first sign of who and what they are, cut them off. Cut them off. Because the more you get involved with these people, the more obsessed they'll become with you, with their supply, with their little prey, with their victim. And the stronger hold it will get on them, because the better victim and prey they find, the better for them. And to me, a covert narcissist is just the worst. Just simply because their wicked behaviors are masked to the public. They're too scared what people think because people are their supply. But I'm going to end it there. You guys be vigilant. As the Bible says, be sober. Be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walks around as a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. Comes as an angel of light. And that's what these covert narcissists do. They come as angels of light. They come looking like sheep. They come presenting empathy. They come presenting light. They come presenting realness, but behind that is nothing but a fake wolf, lion, seeking whom they may devour.